Alright guys, my name is Hal Patel. This is assignment 1 for Strategic Management for Professionals for Professor Lee Gordon. So, my proverb that I chose was loot a burning house. The implied meaning is just basically kick a person while they're down, but the literal meaning is using a chaotic situation to get what you want. Using the chaos to capitalize. I'm going to talk about an example. My example is about Enron, not about their rise and fall, but just their very small decline and what they tried to do at the very end to kind of get back into it, make some money back. So, the top dogs at the time, we've got Kenneth Lay on the left here. He was the president of Enron. He was also, very little people know, he had very close ties to the Bush family. He was considered to be the cabinet minister and also become the finance minister for George W. Bush Jr. when he became president. On the right here, we've got Jeffrey Skilling, who was the CEO of Enron. During the example I'm using, Jeffrey Skilling retired about 4 months prior to the California deregulation. Kenneth Lay obviously stayed on board, became the CEO and the president, and ran the company, or what was known as shell of a company. The decline of Enron stock. As we can see here, there's some big drops after about February of 2005. That's just about when Jeffrey Skilling takes over CEO. Not synonymous because he took over, but just because people are trying to question exactly why they're doing what they're doing and how they're making so much money. Their stock was dropping drastically. So from February 14th to August 14th, Jeffrey Skilling ran things, decided to resign at the end of 14th to get out of the company because he knew what was going on. This is when Kenneth Lay took over, and just about October 16th, there was a bill passed in California called the Butterfly Bill. Kind of hidden from everyone, didn't really talk about it too much, didn't want anybody voting on it because it wanted to pass. What this bill intended was the fact that it would deregulate all the energy markets in California. Basically, anybody could come in and shut the electricity down and charge whatever they wanted to turn it back on. So what did Enron do? They created chaos out of nothing. They basically pushed, well, I'm not sure if they pushed them, but there was a bill passed. It was really hush-hush, let's just pass this bill, not have anybody vote on it, the public, not the Senate, but not have anybody vote on it so we can deregulate the markets. And if they can get the deregulation of markets, Enron saw this opportunity because now there was chaos. Not many people saw it coming, but Enron saw there was a potential for chaos, a potential for an opportunity to get money. Deregulated markets means you can do anything you want. The people in California were chaotic about it. They basically threw lots of slurs towards Kenneth Lay, who was the CEO at the time. And that's what Enron used at the time, was from this chaos, deregulated market, chaotic market, they decided to make a lot of money from it. And their energy market share people were the people who were responsible for doing this. They were the people responsible for that little bump we saw at the very end of a few slides ago. And that's the presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. And